Good afternoon, students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine in your houses. I am also fine, students. So be safe in your houses. Okay. Okay. Let us come back to our lesson. Last week, what we have studied. That sixth lesson, money market, isn't it? Here we have studied the characteristics and the meaning, then the difference between capital market and the money market. And the participants also we have learned, isn't it? So today let us learn the money market instruments. We have learned already, commercial paper, then treasury bills, certificate of deposits we have learned, isn't it? So some other instruments are also available in this money market instruments. Okay. So it is divided into three on the basis of the time. Okay. So up to 1986, that means till 1986, we had some instruments, money market instruments. They were treasury bills. The first one is treasury bills. In the treasury market. Treasury market. Okay. Then second one, money at call and short notice. Money at call and short notice. In the call loan market. Call loan market. Then commercial bill and promissory notes. Third one, commercial bills and promissory notes. Only three kinds of instruments. Treasury bills, then money at call and short notice, commercial bills and promissory notes. Okay, this one in the bill market. So one treasury market, call loan market, bill market. In three market it is available three types of instruments, money market instruments. Now, in addition to this, now we have four more instruments. Okay. Now, we have four more. Okay. Number one is commercial papers. Commercial papers. Then, certificate of deposits. Certificate of deposits. Then, interbank participant certificate. Interbank participation certificate. Interbank participation certificate. Okay. Then the last one is repo instruments. Repo instruments. Okay. First up to 1986 we had three. They were the treasury bills in the treasury market, money at call and short notice in the call loan market, then commercial bills and promissory notes in the bill market. Now we have, in addition to these four more we have, they are the commercial papers, certificate of deposits, then interbank participation certificates and the repo instruments. Okay, now we will see this one by one. Among this one, the very important one is treasury bills in the treasury market. So we will study about this treasury bills. What is treasury bills? Okay. So first we should know what is the treasury bill market. Okay. Treasury bill market, in the treasury market. So, a place for purchase and sale of treasury bills is known as treasury bills market. Okay. So, it's a market or a place for the purchase and sale of treasury bills is known as treasury bill market. Okay. This. Now, treasury bill, they are very popular. Okay. Because they have high degree of liquidity. We know what is the meaning liquidity. That means the conversion of instruments into cash. That is high. high degree it have. Okay, because we know they are the short term instruments within uh, 1 year, isn't it? It is less than 1 year, not more than 1 year. Okay, within 1 year, for a short period of time, these bills can be converted into cash. Usually it is issued by the government, usually the central government. Okay, usually it will be issued by the central government. It is like, what is treasury bill? We can say that like it is bill, no? It is like a promissory note. They will promise what is stated in the promissory note. The amount stated in the promissory note will be given within 3 months, 5 months, 6 months. Okay, short period of time, maybe at the maximum 1 year. Okay, now we will see the features of these treasury bills. What are the features? First one, issuer. Who will issue? We have studied already. The issuer is the government. Okay, then finance bills. Finance bills. Because these bills, they can raise finance through this issue of this treasury bills. Okay, that's why they are called finance bills. Okay, the liquidity, already we have studied, it is having high liquidity, high degree of liquidity. We can convert these instruments into cash within a short period of time. At the demand we can convert them. And it is the vital source. Vital means very important source of raising large fund. Okay, by issuing this treasury bill. Vital source, and monetary management is there. Monetary management is there in this type of treasury bills. Okay. Now we will learn the kinds of treasury bills. Okay, what are the kinds of treasury bills? So, on the basis of the period, these treasury bills are divided into 3. Number 1 is 91 days treasury bills. Okay, so within 3 months it will be matured. Maturity period is 91 days. Then double of this one, 182 days. Then the third one is double of this one, 364 days treasury bills. Okay, here this 91 days treasury bills, we should know, it is issued at a fixed discount rate. Okay, one fixed discount rate will be there, that is 4%. Okay, but it will be through auction only it will be done. Okay, auction, and the fixed rate of discount rate will be issued. Okay, then this 182 days treasury bills, they are issued on the basis of tap basis. We do not know what is this one. Okay, and then you have to study that. They are issued on the tap basis. Every week it will be issued. Okay, this kind of 182 days treasury bills. And the last one, 364 days treasury bills, do not have this fixed discount rate of 4%. Okay, but the discount rate will be there. That discount rate will be it will be quoted at the time of auction. Auction we know, isn't it? 1, 2, 3 they will say for the higher bid, highest bid. Okay, they will shout for each price. The person want to say the highest price will be given the product. The same thing, okay. So the discount rate will be quoted only at the time of auction by the participants, those who participate in the auction. And this will be accepted by the authorities. Okay, this will be accepted by the authorities. This rate is called cut-off rate. Cut-off rate of discount. Okay, the rate is called cut-off rate. Okay, now you have understood the treasury bills. Now the second instrument, certificate of deposits, we will learn. Certificate of deposits. Okay, they are also very short-term instruments, we know. All the money market instruments are short-term instruments. Okay, these short-term instruments issued by whom? By the banks and financial institutions. Okay, banks and financial institutions. Why they are issuing? To raise large sums of money. Okay, so the certificate of deposits, they are the short-term instruments or deposit instruments issued by banks and financial institutions to raise large sum of money. Okay, this is also like promissory note. Promissory note, but who is issuing this one? Banks and financial institutions, but the treasury bills are usually issued by the government. Okay, then this one is like this check. It can be negotiable. That means we can say that it as a negotiable instrument because it can be transferable. That is, it is transferable from one person to another. The ownership can be transferred from one person to another. Okay, and as the the other instruments, this is also having high liquidity, or we can say easily it can be convertible into cash. Easily converted into cash. Okay, so it is easily convertible in nature. So it can be converted into cash very easily. Okay, and it can be transferred. The ownership of the instrument can be transferred from one person to another. Okay, so we can say because it is transferable from one person to another, we can say these instruments are also known as negotiable certificate of deposit. It is called negotiable certificate of deposit. We have studied already the issuers are whom? The banks and financial institutions. Bank means in the sense the commercial banks. Okay, the commercial banks and financial institutions. Even this certificate of deposit can be available by the subscription by individuals. Even individuals also can have this certificate of deposit. Okay, or the corporations or the trust or organ association and NRI, non-residential Indian, those who are residing in foreign countries. Okay, and one who is having the certificate will get the amount. That's why it is called bearer instrument. Okay, one who bears the instrument will entitled to receive the amount. Okay, so it is called bearer instrument, and we can say it is also called a negotiable instrument because it can be that ownership can be transferable from one person to another. Okay, they are these people can avail this certificate of deposit by paying subscription. Okay. But otherwise, commonly it will be issued by the commercial banks and financial institutions. Some features are given. Okay, features. It is one of the 3-mark question. Okay, number 1. It is document of title to time deposit. Document of title to time deposit, because within the maturity of that time, the document will be honored. Okay, that will be paid cash. That's why it is called document of title to time deposit. Within the prescribed time, it will get its maturity. Okay. Then second feature is it is unsecured negotiable instrument. Negotiable instrument, we know it can that ownership is transferred from one person to another person. But what is the meaning of unsecured? For example, if when we go to get a loan from the bank, we give as security the jewels or the document of any land or building. Okay, that is called a secured loan. Okay, here unsecured means without paying any security, it is a negotiable instrument and it is easily transferable from one person to another through endorsement. Endorsement means in the check we do, we will write the person to whom we are going to transfer its ownership. The name of the person will be written and at the same time we have to deliver the document to the person to whom we are transferring. Okay, so it is easily transferable. Then it is also issued at discount. Issued at discount. The discount means far less price. Okay, sometimes if we surrender the value in the bank, they will give you the amount and afterwards at the time of maturity they will collect the amount. That they will reduce a percentage from the face value of the document, that is called the discount. Okay, discount facility is also available. Okay, then the last one, it is repayable on a fixed date without grace days. Okay, no grace days available as it is there for the bill of exchange. Okay, for a bill of exchange, 3 days will be given as the grace days. But here, this certificate of deposits, it is repayable on a fixed date. No grace days will be given for. Okay, so we have learned 2 kinds of this instruments, money market instruments. The first one, treasury bills. The second one, certificate of deposits. Now I will show you the question here. Okay, one long question, the 5-mark money market instruments. So here we have studied 2. Okay, you can shortly you can write. Okay, for 5 mark. Then this one, type of treasury, no, general features of treasury bills. Okay, these 5 points for 3 mark you have to learn. Okay, then kinds of treasury bills. Kinds of treasury bills also 3 marks. So you first you write to these 3, then write 1, write this one, then write 2, write the second point, then write 3, this one. Okay, so it will get complete. Okay, then what is certificate of deposit? Roman number 2, 2. Okay, certificate of deposit 1 point, 2 point, 3 points. Okay, then again 3 mark question, features of certificate of deposits. here, up to here, 5 points. Okay, students. So you have to learn this one. I will send this one in the photocopies also I will send you. Okay, students, learn it. Thank you very much.